Hello?
Hey, is this Skylar?
Yeah.
Hey, Skylar, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. This is Pace. I'm on Tracy and Sandra's team for the real estate team.
Hey, how's it going?
Really, really good. Hey, I'm the guy that has like the really boring job in the company. I'm the one that writes all the checks and makes decisions on like the pipeline of purchases.
I like your job though.
I don't like my job. I'm in a cubicle with basically no window, bro.
I don't care if they lay me off either because
They said that you're in Boise, right? The house is in Boise?
Yep.
Cool. Catch me up to speed on the conversation you guys have been having. Where did you guys leave off? Where are you at on selling the house?
I talk to everybody and their mom every other day about people trying to buy my house.
I bet, dude. Is it because it's in foreclosure?
Yeah, it's in pre-foreclosure. I have a notice of default right now.
Got it. So you got like everybody pulling up public record and calling you.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, cool. Do you remember where you left it with our team specifically?
I'm looking it up right now.
If you sell the house, by the way, Boise's a pretty kick-ass spot. Where do you plan on moving? Are you going to stay in Boise?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so I'm the one that writes the check, obviously, so I have to make a decision based on like money and all that kind of boring stuff. What is the reason why you even would talk to us? If you're already receiving other offers, are you looking for something higher than you've already received?
Honestly, I've a few offers. Some of them are from realtors. Some people want to put my house on the market, start bidding wars.
Oh, nice.
Tracy said that you guys might do a cash offer, which is something that I'm more interested in. I don't know if that's what you're calling me about or not.
Well, we have three different strategies. I could tell you about all three of them. The main thing I'm more curious about is like, what are you trying to accomplish before I go down any one of those three roads?
Trying to sell my bed and move out.
Love it. Okay. Do you know how much money you're trying to get in your pocket?
I know that I need at least 415. And if I could get that, then I'm out.
Okay. So 415, that's net.
Yeah.
Because here's why I'm asking the question, because there's a lot of realtors that are calling you. I'm not a realtor, okay? We're a real estate company. We buy houses and we keep them.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is any offer you get from a real estate agent, their number is always clouded with about an 8% higher number because they got to pay themselves a commission and all that crap, right?
And with every realtor and their mom's friend's realtor calling me as well.
Yep.
I've gotten people down to 6% and even 5%.
Love it. Okay. But that doesn't mean closing costs. That's the other thing is as the seller, a lot of times you pay closing costs, which is why it gets amplified up to 8%.
No, yeah, that's true. No, there's closing costs included.
So let's say that you're at 415 with them or whatever, and then you're 6% below that. Are you saying that you're trying to get out of there with like 390 to you?
I owe, all in all, I owe about $305,000 with everything said and done.
Okay.
And I was hoping to leave this pad with $100,000. That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay. And if I could give that to you without going through a realtor, without going through appraisals, without going through a long drawn out process, is that what you're trying to accomplish?
Yeah, I would do that.
If I allocated the funds for that, where would you move? Like, do you have a time frame?
Oh yeah, I got a place to go.
Amazing. Okay. How much time would you need?
How much time do you need me to get out? I mean, I could get out kind of quick.
Well, so here's our process. Every week we buy 3 houses and we usually look at about 20 or 30 houses that we have to make a decision on. And each decision is based on the timeline primarily of the seller. So some sellers say, I don't need to move out for 60 days. Okay, well, I'm not going to allocate any money into the bank account to buy your house. Whereas you're saying I can move out anytime. Then I got to go to the drawing board and move things around to say, hey, I can move forward on his property in, let's say, 2 weeks. But that sounds fast, dude. Like 2 weeks sounds fast, which is why I'm asking.
I could do 30 days.
Does 30 days put stress on you?
No.
Okay.
But if you're doing 30 days, when do I get paid? When do I see money in my account?
It depends on how we structure it. So we would go through a title company. I would pay closing costs. So whatever your net would be, hypothetically, if the team says they're good with 100,000, let's say that we work that out, 100,000 would be in your pocket. So that means I got to pay closing costs.
If you could put $100,000 in my pocket, I would leave tomorrow.
Oh, come on, bro. That's like impossible for you to, where are you going to move?
I have places to go to.
You got some hottie that's waiting for you or what's up?
I'm actually looking at one right now.
You're looking at a hottie right now?
Yeah. And she said, yeah, come move in.
I heard that all the hot California girls moved up to Boise. Is that what happened here?
She ain't from Cali, but yeah, she's saying I can move in.
I love it. Okay, cool. So here's how it depends on the seller I work with, right? So some sellers will say, hey, I need 10 grand like right now as like a good faith deposit and I can get things moved out. And then what happens is when the title company, because we have a title company that will have to transfer the ownership from you to us, make sure everything's cleared and blah, 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 blah. That sometimes takes 7 to 10 days to do that. You know what I'm saying? So some sellers say, give me a little bit of money up front so I can get a U-Haul. Some sellers say, hey, I need a deposit for like an apartment. And if it's a deal that we want to buy, we'll give them a chunk of that money up front and then the rest of it the day that we close escrow.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So do you need money up front, or are you good with just getting $100,000 at close of escrow?
I'm good with just 100 G's. I got money to move out.
Okay, cool. Is there a reason why you would move forward with us over the other people, or you already have other people you're moving forward with?
No, I have other people that I'm talking to for sure, but it's always been, we'll give you a payment every other week or once a month. It seems like they just want to set up payment plans to give me money. And I don't know if that's what you're talking about too. And if you are, then I just got to compare you with the other people that I'm talking to.
There are other options that we could go down that, but I haven't even brought those up. I'm just talking about this option.
Oh no, this option, like if you were to give me $100,000, come and take my house, you're the only person that's ever even offered that. And I don't know if you're offering me $100,000 in payments or not.
No. I'm not offering you $100,000 in payments. What I'm doing is I'm trying to make sure that if I go back to my partners and I say, hey guys, we need to shell out $100,000 over here to put in this guy's pocket, that I don't commit to you. And then 3 days later you sell to somebody else. And we had already told another family, sorry, we're going to have to push your close of escrow 3 or 4 weeks back because we're going to buy this guy. And then we make other people make decisions and implications in their life. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it totally does.
It happens to us all the time. In fact, we had a lady, we told her we were buying her house. And so she goes and gets a U-Haul. She packs up all of her stuff. And I called her up and I go, hey, you know, we're supposed to close in like 15 days. She goes, yep, we are. And I go, great. I'm going to close with you in 16 days because I need to move a couple of other things around. This other guy is like in a desperate situation. He goes, no problem. So she makes decisions in her life. We go over to close this other guy's house. Come to find out, he goes and sells the house to somebody else for $1,000 more. And I'm like, dude, we moved all these things around to accomplish what you wanted to do. And you went and sold to somebody for $1,000. If that's what you end up doing, that's cool. But I got to go back to people and say, we got to make a decision on this house or not. When we make a decision, it impacts like 25 other people. Have you guys sent over like photos and stuff to Tracy and the team?
I've not sent photos. I've had quite a few other people over here who have actually offered more, but they're
playing games.
They're trying to do it in multiple payments over 1 year, 5 years. That's not what I'm really looking for.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm kind of looking at a pad, but since my credit's so short, I need to be able to put $80,000.
Okay. What's our next step?
Pad that I do want, I need to put about 80 grand down because my credit's so shot.
I understand. So what's our next step? I think I got to go to the team and make sure this is something we can commit to. What's your next step on your side?
For you to make a commitment to telling me that you could give me 100 grand.
Okay, got it. Here's the challenge with me. You'll talk to me probably one more time, but you'll end up talking to Molly Tennant, who's our transaction coordinator.
Okay. Molly
will actually have you go through the paperwork. She'll walk you through the paperwork so you can like read it with her and like go through it. So if you have any questions, then that way you know we're committed to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and then how soon would you be able to buy it?
As soon as the title company allows us. Could take 10 days, could take 12 days. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the biggest challenge with Idaho right now. Okay, everybody and their freaking dogs are moving from California.
Yeah, I know.
And all of the title companies in Boise are telling us that like the normal turnaround time on a really fast transaction is normally like 3 to 5 days. But because of the Californians, no offense to Californians, but
I know I'm from California.
No offense to you guys, but you guys have caused title companies to be overwhelmed. And so they're like at now 10 to 15 days. Here's what I want to do. You're ready for me to send over some docs. I will have Molly send them over to you and then go through them with you. But what I want to do is I'm going to get my team to make sure that this is a good deal for us. Give me, what's your work schedule look like tomorrow?
I'm completely open tomorrow.
Can I give you a call tomorrow, like 10 a.m.?
Yeah. Do you want to have somebody come do a walkthrough?
Yes, I would love to. Can I have somebody there at 10 a.m. tomorrow?
Yep, that would work.
All right, you're the man.
And then how long from the walkthrough till I would get an offer?
30 minutes.
Yeah, that works.
I just got to make sure the house isn't burned down.
Yeah.
And ironically, we've actually bought houses that we are like sight unseen, cash offer, here we go. And then we go to close escrow and the house literally has been burned down.
Oh, no. Send somebody over tomorrow at 10.
All right, brother. I appreciate you. Cool. I will see who can get over there tomorrow at 10 a.m. and I'll shoot you a text message with their name, okay?
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. See ya.